Hello and welcome to the Allegiance of Powers Episode 1
Pilot
commentary.
episode.
It's a pilot episode, yes. I'm Gerald.
Gerald, he's the writer, actor, producer. My name's Michael, director, cameraman, editor, audio guy, you name it.
I'm Zach. Play Cyber Sting.
Yeah, that's Zach. He plays Cyber Sting, and he is also creator of this. So
We also have
Shannon.
and that Shannon,
Yeah.
What do you
she
do?
is
I'm an actor and I'm help behind the scenes.
she plays Christy.
Yes.
And so we're going to do the commentary of the first pilot episode. So let's see. This is
I'm here in Dallas. where
Dominique.
Times are a-changing, says the people on this.
let's turn that down.
oh,
It's over here.
Gerald, turn it down.
Actually, the remote's right behind your head.
people. All right.
Yeah, so we're going to turn the audio down.
This is Dominique.
She actually was not happy doing this.
No. She didn't even want to learn the script, so she just
She's holding the script right now,
Yeah.
guys.
she's reading the script.
That's why she has the glasses on.
and her microphone is actually from the camera.
Yeah. That was dumb. And then this is we laugh at this because it's funny for us. Unless you watch it, you don't realize that this character is the worst, dumbest, just a joke character. He can't die, but yet he's being tortured, beaten.
And there's me.
This is when we meet Max for the first time.
By the way, he's never had a tattoo again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah! Whatever happened to that tattoo? We completely forgot.
No, we didn't forget.
His original name in the script was actually
Bunny.
Bunny
No,
Man.
there was going to be this whole side thing of why we call him Bunny Man. It's just it never got to the script. Actually, Zach made up the name Max.
Yeah, I came up with the name Max when I was doing the credits because it was just either gonna call him Bunny Man in the credits and
And
people
not
are like,
explain
huh? Or
Actually, that's what the tattoo was supposed to be. It was like a bee.
Yeah.
yeah.
Sadly, we tried so many ways of making that tattoo. It was always hit and miss every single time.
Wasn't it Robert that actually came up with that design?
I think so. I hated those contacts. I
The
really
eye got worse. As we go through the series, it gets worse because
did. I get better effects.
yeah.
And wait, let's talk about Robert for a second. Robert is amazing.
We just put him in different situations and make him just whine about it. We love it.
Yep, that's Shawnee.
Worst actress. She reminds me of like these B-grade actresses that have no emotion when they talk.
I love this part. I'm Vinny Revere. I'm Vinny Revere. In case you didn't understand, he's Vinny Revere.
And we stopped
I
doing
kinda,
that too.
I kind of liked how we did that, but we don't introduce anybody else, so it
Yeah.
didn't make any sense to do it ever again.
Because it was good for the pilot.
Yeah, it was great for the pilot.
And this whole episode was basically introducing Egotan and Cybersting and letting you get to know them.
Yeah, it was supposed to be this dark yet lighthearted superhero movie, but then we decided to make the series just bigger and more rich, and it exploded at big time. But
You know, actually, the name Benever Beaver is a joke we kept throwing out all through all the joke YouTube videos.
how do you go to the bathroom while we're recording
I
this?
absolutely love this.
I love the opening of this. I'm sad that we tried to recreate this in episode 4, I believe.
Yes.
And we tried to recreate it with Super Steve on that chair, on tied to the tree. was awesome. And then this band is a featured
Burning
band,
Slow.
Burning Slow, local.
I do think it's hilarious how, you know, we talk about Facebook Boy, but nobody ever remembers there's a Facebook Boy.
Yeah,
If there was ever a Facebook Boy.
part of an older YouTube thing that we
Never
didn't even
did.
get to finishing.
We never did.
We
made
spent so much money on that.
we tried to do
We
this
spent so much
whole
time, too.
The helmet took a week and a half to make. It wouldn't dry, so we ended up baking it.
Now this.
Oh, hold on, guys! I love
love.
this part. Make this good.
This
It
is
was supposed to be a sandwich,
and there's Ego
and
10.
it's funny because
This-
even Mike, well, even Eva Tan's costume got better as we went.
A little bit.
I think the cape broke too, and you had to start tying it rather than.
Even my mask actually now forms to my face.
Oh yeah, it was just a T-shirt wrapped around your head back then.
What I like is we couldn't find any extras to be these guys, so it's Beaver Beaver's brothers that are playing. We're
Out
just
in
beating
front
up
of his
his
house.
family.
And I loved how it was supposed to be a sandwich, but then it turned into a chimichanga because Robert's family didn't have sandwich stuff.
I love this. Nobody knows how we did this.
Loved how he just looked so sad.
Nobody realizes this is all pretty much improv.
This was. I like how all these three characters are sitting right here.
Yeah.
Many matters.
And then
So your predicament.
and then Robert had the great idea when we were filming this to have Ego Tan just kind of
Popping around.
popping around.
Yeah, no, this is one of those few times where I gave the camera to somebody else to film. And this was the last thing we filmed of the entire movie, of this episode.
No. The next part
The dance
is
was.
Oh, yeah.
out in Ferris.
Okay, wait. Them patrolling was, but this was the last talking
Yeah.
that we filmed. We filmed the entire thing before this.
Yep.
So the first time you ever see Ego 10 and Cybersting, this is the last time they get to play Ego 10 and Cybersting in this episode.
Which was awesome.
And I love this part too. I wish it were brighter, but
Yeah,
It was nice and bright on that part.
we didn't understand.
We didn't have all our lighting at
no,
this
yeah,
point.
we got
We had
so much
one
more
giant
light.
thing of light that broke.
yeah, and we'll explain that later when that part actually comes.
That was annoying.
We didn't have any of the equipment we have right now. I'm pretty sure if we had the equipment we have now, this would have been an amazing episode.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
It's just
And that ending action sequence would have been 15 minutes longer.
we had a huge
Wait,
ending.
notice
animation
she is
sequence.
holding the script,
again.
which is funny.
Because we're improving.
We're improving, and there is no way she is saying what the script is.
And she messed up on Cybersting's name.
And you slap this. This is right out in front of where we do the ending action sequence of them in the getting beat
No,
up
this
by.
is the beginning. It's right in front of the beginning sequence
Yeah,
in
right.
the garage
Yeah.
of Beaver Beaver
Yeah.
getting tortured.
Which is the same garage of Cybersting being cocked.
Yeah.
It's right outside, and
On Pebble Creek Circle Lane.
so where do you get these voices, guys?
By the way, wait, just so you know, spoiler alert: if you're actually listening to this, Evil Toxin is going to show up in episode 9. He
Is
just
it?
talked about Evil Toxin.
So I guess we're gonna
We're giving
go
away
more into
something.
the cyber oats.
Cybersting, eat them.
A lot of people don't like that. They're just sitting there watching TV. They think it's really boring. I enjoyed this. It's funny
I
to
think
me.
it's funny because it shows, even though they're heroes, this is all they're doing. You know?
Nobody notices that you can see me in your glasses.
Well, I noticed, but
Yeah.
and then
And-
this isn't some kind of thing of, oh, we're just learning how to use green screen and whatnot. That
No, this is on purposely bad.
we're trying to make it look like Egotan and Cybersting themselves did it.
Yeah. And what's funny is this is when we made it. This is before, and I didn't know these guys can do their voices, so I digitally made their voices deeper and higher pitched, and they ended up just going, "Hey, wait, I can do it."
I
For the-
think Gerald was trying to do like a Dirk Helmet thing originally.
Oh yeah, no, it was bad. Hello, YouTubers.
Yeah, that was stupid.
What are you talking about? It sounded awesome when you did. Digitally. Oh, that's how Egotan has the way he speaks. Is because I'm actually doing
accent?
Dark Helmet.
Yeah.
Hello, YouTubers. Yeah. Hello, YouTubers. I'm gonna call him Benny.
And this is all just improv all the
Yeah.
time.
Something I like about Egotan and Cybersting is that us acting like that, it just kind of carries on into real life. Or I should say real life carries on into Egotan and Cybersting. That's kind of how we actually act.
This is my only debut of anything.
Yep.
That's Michael's cameo.
Michael's acting. Look,
I
he
wasn't
can't
even
even
supposed
light
to-
a lighter.
I wasn't even supposed to be this. A lot of people don't understand this.
By the way, that's the only time Beaver Beaver's not wearing a suit. He was
Yeah.
naked.
Yeah, but
Wait, why did we blow him up naked and then later he has a suit on?
that's the joke. Don't give that away.
My foot cramped.
See, no, everybody thinks this is boring, but I enjoy this.
It's character building.
It's character building. It's fun, and everybody either loves or hates Egotan's voice, and then everybody says they can't understand Cybersting. It's like I can understand them just fine. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I'm glad we took out the whole thing of miniature golfing. We had a long improv about
Y'all
miniature
did?
golfing.
I didn't
Yes,
know
we
that.
did.
Oh.
And this is our apartment we're in.
Yeah, just in the bedroom.
It has a cameo a lot in the whole series.
Yes, it does.
You just don't realize it.
Half the time, if there's something that's...
Oh wait, you see, she's actually still reading it. It's just the script. It's above the camera. So she-
One thing I realized, I didn't add the little on the breaking news.
even
I didn't add the circle. In the very opening, I added the little circle, breaking news, right?
Oh, yeah.
Above the breaking news. I didn't add that this time.
doesn't matter. Nobody
No,
understands.
nobody
cares.
realize
Nobody cares.
that.
They're watching how bad she's reading.
And that's my table. Brought it
That
over
you
to-
ended up denting
then,
later.
And then there's actually a picture
Of Egotan and Cybersting.
Yeah, of the old Egotan and Cybersting. It's like a throwback.
And there's a picture of me.
Yeah.
Delicious
So-
tea.
Yeah, that's weird. Y'all have a picture of y'all all right.
And he's actually supposed to be talking then.
Yes, but we
Oh.
didn't know what we were saying at the time.
Yeah.
I like how my gloves inside out.
So the shake or Eskimo kiss, what the hell is that supposed to mean?
I have no idea. I made it up on the spot.
We have people still commenting and still just saying, "Tell her a joke."
Yep.
Anytime they
And
see
it
you.
was only in this one.
Ah! That was a good one. I like before we had a tripod, Michael just set his camera on things and trying to smack it.
That
Yeah,
TV
that
wouldn't
TV.
turn on. He put.
That's Michael's voice.
Yeah, shut up.
And this part actually hurt my hand.
Yes, you did, because it didn't bust the first time.
Yeah, this is actually number 2. You could actually see the little ring of where it didn't bust.
It was something we just threw in right there, and I was like, I think I can do it. And, oh my god!
Yeah, there's a certain way you have to break a teacup. If you do it one way, it is impenetrable.
Kind of like Cyber Sting.
This is the first time you could actually tell that.
He's Max.
What? Oh, what are you saying?
Don't give
No
that away.
way. No way. Eagle 10 is not Max.
You
That
can see
makes
the
no
goatee.
He fights himself.
Yeah, Gerald fights himself in the movie.
Oh, look, you can kind of see. You can't. But you can see my nose. Look at my nose.
No, we could have just said that was Michael.
See, they wanted me to add like cracking of the wall and everything. I thought that would ruin.
That would have ruined the wall.
It would ruin the scene. Then Zach closed his eye.
And then.
Back to Beaver.
I love the can that rolls by.
And he doesn't pick it up.
No
Dun,
recycling.
dun.
Recycling doesn't matter. The orphans.
That's
are the most
how-
important.
You know, hurt he is. And then here comes Shannon again on his little date.
It was so dark out there.
Oh god, and that was when we were doing this scene. That's when Gerald's boss Gumaro pulls up and he's like,
Oh,
"Hey, hey, hey!"
What you guys doing out there, Joe?
He's like, "Get out of the way!"
Hey, Joe. Yeah, what you doing, Joe? Hey, fool. Get out of the way. It's not tea. Does Shannon actually drink tea?
No.
No.
Oh,
She is evil.
you're pure evil.
Now, of course, Dennis, nobody understood why we put flour in his hand to cause the smoke, but it just looked awesome. Of course,
I love-
Dennis is a horrible actor.
Who are you?
Dennis is standing on Gerald's back.
Yeah, that sucked. Of course, Dennis does his amazing acting. Of course, horrible.
I love that part.
Of course, Cyber Sting has wings. If you notice, hint, hint, angel-ish or a butterfly.
What?
Of course, story-wise, why is she
Right,
still
look,
acting?
and look, okay, I need to stop there. Look down. I can't move.
Of
I
course,
can't
notice
move.
I'm
Can't.
opening.
What's wrong with you people?
I never wear that tank
Shirt?
top again, ever again.
No.
Suddenly he won't say a word.
You're not gonna wear the exact same thing.
I know.
In the series, Max hasn't changed his shirt
Yeah, that is
in like a
nasty.
month.
It's all ripped up too.
Yeah.
I think in the feature he should change his shirt.
He's going to.
And then
Actually, Egoten was supposed to have rode on top of the car.
he was, but it didn't make sense.
It didn't make sense because we wanted the shot of the clothes, and then the clothes picked up, and it didn't make sense.
Yeah.
It's Mario.
Our friend.
That's Robert.
That was Beneaver Beaver. We had to cut that real quick.
Zach just.
Ooh, that's
I
intense.
stayed up that whole night before. That's
For
when
that
my eyes
amazing
messed
shot.
up.
That's why I had to get a close up on that eye.
That's me swinging at me and falling over me,
He's
and me
talented.
shooting me.
And Max has the amazing ability of perception.
This is a hard thing to shoot because Gerald is not there. Now Gerald's there. Gerald's both these characters. So we had to shoot all of Max first.
Yep.
And then we had to put Zach back in the chair and
What are
shoot
you talking
all
about? We
of
didn't
just-
take him out of the chair.
Now we used. Oh yeah, I sat in handcuffs for like 2 hours that day.
Hold on. Part of it was because of Shannon kept messing up her lines.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, this part.
This
took,
part
like,
right here.
4 tries.
What do you mean 4 tries? That took like
Shut
an
up.
hour.
See, that was shot the end of the day. And it's only actually Zach there.
I want to say we put Dennis in the Egotan costume. At one point we have him in the Egotan costume.
Just for a second.
Yeah.
Just for foreground noise, yeah.
Didn't you have to cut out my handcuff noises?
Yes, I did. Because you kept moving the handcuffs.
Yeah, I was trying to get out.
Yep. These are all real guns, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Every gun on the
Wait, shut
episode
up.
was real.
This is the best part.
He's the dumbest henchman we've ever had. And him looking off for a second, that was actually him not acting. He,
Honestly, I like the mask, by the way, was spray painted black, so it actually was super hard to put on.
Oh, I couldn't put those masks on at all.
It made them actually tinier. Don't ask me why this metal chair will not have a hole in it from a gunshot. It just makes sense.
that's birdshot. It's cooler.
And of course, now he breaks free, right?
Yeah, could have done that the whole
And look,
time.
it's closed now.
Swing! Swing!
And actually, he only swung one time.
We actually dropped Dennis. He said, just do it. Just do it, guys.
Just pick me up and drop me.
Oh, and then we have Beneaver Beaver again. How he's suddenly there, don't know.
He's just been there. He's been there the whole time.
That's all he cares about. You don't like me.
I always wanted like a little flashback of Beneaver Beaver just lying on the ground like, oh,
People are
peeing.
and
He's like,
having the
"Ah."
henchman peeing on him.
I like how that's the basis of the second episode. What is that? Oh, Beneaver Beaver, they said they didn't like me. And then he becomes evil. But he's a horrible evil guy.
And then I got to take the handcuffs off.
Yep. They say seriously. You could have a drinking game. To how many times you say seriously in this episode?
Shannon says seriously about 4 times. I say it twice.
You say seriously twice in the very beginning, and you say seriously like 3 times right here. They didn't know how to keep it PG and they're like, okay, when I'm about to cuss, I'm just gonna say seriously.
No, that's not true.
This began the most annoying fight scene in the world.
Gerald really jumped out of that car
And landed on my face.
twice,
Yeah.
and then he really rolled over it, rolled down there,
But there was glass everywhere.
And
and Zach had to do this trip like 15 times.
on the first time, I bruised my rib.
Oh, you come on.
And then Mike was like, all right, that was good. Let's do it. Let's get it from another angle.
It looks like we had maybe like 2 cameras. We only had
Yeah.
1.
And then we're filming this over at my friend's field. And there's like this pit area where all this is taking place. So to say, we didn't have electricity out there. We had a generator that had a leak in it.
Yeah, we had a generator that had a leak, and we only had enough money for
We had like
maybe
5 gallons of gas.
5 gallons of gas. So we had somebody over there the whole time, making sure to like fill up the leak, catch all the gas, switch it before the battery runs, the
But
generator
that person
runs
kept
out.
forgetting to do it.
That person kept
Yeah, and
forgetting.
the lights kept
We would
going
go
off.
dark. We
And then
couldn't
they
see anything.
Yeah.
One of the lights that we had went out, and so that's why it gets super dark at the very end.
Luckily,
Yep.
during Cybersting and Max's fight, we had both of the lights.
Yeah, we shot all this
Well,
before.
actually, it was dying, so that's why we picked
that's-
it up.
Yep.
That's why we switch back and forth, because we don't have light to do the entire action sequence.
And anytime you see Ego 10 at this part, we only had one light because the other one died.
died.
Yeah, we were rushing.
So like Shannon,
I
right
hate
here,
this part.
she couldn't even
This was the worst part.
hold the gun right. So we were just like, okay, well, let's do it.
I just wish y'all would take out this little part.
Because I shot them
Shut
and looked
up.
her thumbs up
Either
at
way,
the
say
cartridge.
that.
And she kept trying to hold the magazine of the gun, too. Like it was a Tommy gun or something.
Notice how her. Now this is the awesome part.
This is when we actually were having fun, and not just yelling at each other.
I actually kicked dirt up at Zach. He didn't know that was gonna happen. It turned out
You
great.
also actually hit me with the shovel, too.
Yeah,
And
with your
right
hands.
here,
Come on.
right here, we were trying to show that his little padded was also
Bulletproof.
bulletproof.
My
Things are
umpire
falling down.
stuff.
Bernie slow.
I love this part. I just wish there were more light for it. Right here.
Oh yeah. That was cool.
And then
And
This
that's-
is Robert.
there's Beaver Beaver doing that.
You notice Beaver Beaver did not put on the pants.
Yeah, he's still wearing shorts.
Everybody's like, "Oh, graphic! How did you get your eye back in the 3rd episode?
What are we talking about?
The bullet just went through your
Yeah.
eye."
How did you
It just
get
went in
your
my
eye?
face, okay? That's why it's a little bit more graphic.
This is the best shot when you guys
That's
say
pretty epic. Yeah.
Ego 10 Cyber Sting. Huh.
Yeah, no, you use it a lot.
It's a beautiful shot.
I think one reason why we did it so well is because we were exhausted. And it was like we actually did a fight. Had a huge fight.
Y'all shared victory.
And that prosthetic on your face,
That yeah.
yeah, that was like
$40.
$40.
Oh yeah.
As soon as
What
it was
happened to
over, Zach just goes, oh, "Okay," rips it off, throws it away. Could have used it again. Zach.
I love what they said right here. After a saga, I love this.
See, what's funny is if you look in the background, there's no consistency. That's why we made it so dark in the background after like 20 feet, because we had to shoot a different angle every single shot, even if it was supposed to be the same angle.
Now the infamous ending sequence.
Yeah, Facebook board.
This actually was supposed to be. Zach made this.
Yep.
What do you mean, infamous?
No, I meant infamous as in, when Cyber Egotan or Beneaver Beaver
Oh.
stabs.
He can't spell my name right.
That's right.
Meanwhile.
There's Zach's voice
The Facebook boy is Gerald
Gerald.
in the suit.
in this one.
I have no arms.
I'm off screen doing the voice.
We pulled this out of our ass in like 2 minutes. You actually hit the camera.
Let's just say this knife comes really close to my face.
We actually stab it into his face.
I loved when we were putting that knife in, and Gerald's like, guys.
It's really. Don't push any further.
It's like, no, we have to.
That was episode 1.
Oh, see, look, you put
Yeah.
Egotan, Gerald, Max, Gerald,
Gerald.
stunts.
Gerald.
Music by Burning Slow.
Special thanks to Martin Grad.
Directed by me.
Woo!
So yeah, that's episode 1. A lot of little problems, but you could see where we came from and what we became. And the series just started out simple, and now it's just massive. And a lot of people have problems with it being so massive. But I love it. It's just playing.
And we couldn't do it without our fans.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you for listening.
And I hope you enjoyed this little commentary of the pilot episode.
We will be doing one for every episode.
So stay tuned.
Yeah.